What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Shop Talk here at 31 Records. It's my record store in Houston. The volume's a little high on that. Very good album. We're listening to Madcap today. What is this one called? Stand Your Ground. Underrated band. You don't hear a lot about these guys, but it's very good rock and roll stuff, like punk, Clash-esque, Bombshell Rocks, Rancid. Man, I'm thrashed. If you can tell, I'm in the same shirt. I went home late, crashed out, woke up late, came to work late. I can't wait to go home and take a shower, dude. So last night, shout out Lonesome Haunts. That band was awesome, dude. So last night I went to the show. I got to hang out with all my homies, dude. Shout out Colin. All the new homies. I can't remember everybody's name. Hold on. Let me see. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, let's see if I can figure out what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, here we go. I can't remember anybody's name. I'm sorry. Anyways, I got to meet some new people, make some new friends. Shout out Shaw, helped me with my camera. So hopefully I'm going to have some good footage now, like upgraded footage, upgraded audio. I'm a little nervous, but I'm very excited. I got to hang out with the Hates. Bickley was awesome. Shout out Valhalla Cinema. Dude, honestly, I thought they sounded as good or better than they do on their record. That was a lot of fun. Colin shreds on the drums. That was fun to watch him. I've never seen him play drums like a full set like that. It was like super up close filming. It was awesome. It was good time. Christian shreds on the guitar too. What a fun show. It was free, dude. It was awesome. Miss Julie came and hung out with me for a little while. It was rad. She watched the Haze play. They didn't have food and she was hungry, so she had to jet. But it was a good time. And then I had a crazy adventure. You'll see a video that says old man wilding out over McDonald's or something like that, or old man loses it over McDonald's. Wait till you see that video, man. It's weird. Like, I had a whole ass wacky adventure. But yeah, man, please like these videos, subscribe to the channel, check out Dead and Buried Inc. if you need merch of any kind, screen printing, embroidery, whatever. If you have a band, a business, or an event coming up, they're part of the punk rock community. It's a small business. Check those dudes out. Tell them the Punk Rock Review sent you, and you'll get 10% off your first order, okay? They're the homies. I'm trying to help the homies out because they helped me out. Yeah, dude, like, it's been a wild-ass weekend. Oh, if you notice, there's a big empty spot. I sold my stereo today. It was, shout out Lupe for buying it, dude. I appreciate you, bro. He, like, overpaid. I told him, I was like, it's this price, but okay. I told him, I said, it's $250, but if you want to buy it cash, I'll do $200. And he goes, I paid $250, and he just gave me $250 for it. I was like, dude, come on, that's amazing. I showed him how to use it. I gave him some speaker wire for free. Helped him find some speakers that he wanted to go with it. Awesome transaction, man. Like, that's how you build, like, clientele turns into, like, homies and friends, man. Oh, I had some people come in. I bought some more CDs today. I'll show you a couple of those in a minute. I'll tell you what I paid for them. It's been a crazy weekend. It was funny, too, because the whole weekend I was like, man, it's been kind of slow. And then right at the end of the day, like, the second half of Sunday, boom, sell my stereo. I sold a bunch of records. Not a bunch, but a handful of records. And made a new homie that came in and picked up some, he picked up a Dix 7-inch. And a VHS tape. Yeah, man, made some new friends. It's cool, dude. Every weekend I have people that come in here and go, man, I didn't know this place was here. I've been by here 100 times and I never knew. So I stopped into the antique mall and there's a freaking punk rock record shop. And I'm like, yeah, bro. Houston's best hidden secret, right? Hopefully we're going to get out there and just be like mad busy one of these days. I would like to grow that. I've been thinking about that 5-year plan thing. I would like to get another room in here, like either across the hall or behind me, and have like right here, and just expand and have like one room that's like everything. You know, it's just pop, rock, blues, jazz, rap, and then one room that is just punk rock music, and I can showcase my label. It's crazy, man. I'm getting people that are outside the country hitting me up now, wanting to work with the label. It's an honor, man. I'm very much humbled by that stuff. Whether we can do it or not, I don't know yet, but it's humbling to hear that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Dude, it's always buying stuff. Dude, I just picked up a couple more tapes, Def Leppard and Ted Nugent. Freaking $5 for those 2 tapes. That's not bad, man. I'll probably get $7 or $8 out of each one of them. They're in good shape. But, yeah. Oh, dude. So, I can't wait for y'all to see that video about what was happening last night. It was so crazy. So some dude brings in some stuff for me to buy today, and so he had like Usher, I didn't really care about, but he had like Bow Wow, but it was like it's brand new, so I'll keep the jewel case. Ja Rule, more Nelly, but he had Black Eyed Peas, Nelly, like bro, Nelly's not good. That's why everybody's got extra CDs. But he had 3 CDs that I was like, man, I don't think I want these, dude. He had Space Jam and 2 R. Kelly albums, and I was like, bro, I don't really buy R. Kelly like that, dude. And he was like, dude, R. Kelly's amazing. Why don't you buy R. Kelly? And I was like, huh? I was like, well, I don't agree with his lifestyle and his behavior. And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, you don't know what I mean? And I don't think he did. It was hilarious. So I ended up telling him like, hey man, if you don't want to take them with you, you can leave them here. I'll use the jewel cases for something. So I will end up using the jewel cases, but these discs are going in the trash. I don't want any like young kid that's getting into R&B music to buy this shit and be like, oh man, this guy's great. Nah, dude. First off, what a letdown, right? If you find out later. Second, what if it's not a letdown to you? Dude, no thanks. But, yeah, I don't know. You do what you want, but I'm not going to fucking facilitate it. You listen to whoever you want to listen to, but I'm not going to facilitate, like, shitty people. But, you look at my shiny-ass forehead. I'm sweating. It's hot as balls in here, dude. They turn the AC off at 5 o'clock every day. We don't close till 6. I'm not kidding. They close, dude, Julie can tell you. Hop in the live stream. She'll tell you. She'll corroborate this shit. They turn off the air conditioner at 5 o'clock, even in the summertime. This is Houston, bro. And they turn it off at 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's crazy. Dude, you know what I don't understand? Is when people come in the store and they're like, yeah, man, I've been going to shows for a long time. And you're like, oh, dope. And then they're like, you know, where do you go to see shows? And I'll tell them like this place or this place or this place. And I'm like, you know, what are you into? And they're like, punk or hardcore. And then I'll go, oh, sweet. So I'll start talking about stuff within the culture and the scene. And let me be incredibly clear. You do not have to know much to come in here and hang out. Like, I don't care. There's no scene points in this motherfucker, right? But what I don't like is when people behave as if they're super active and then they don't know anything and they've never been anywhere. Like, it's weird, man. I had this kid come in today and he was just like, yeah, man, I've been into punk my whole life. And I was like, oh, nice. We start talking about bands. And this dude doesn't know anybody. And I was like, well, what? Where do you go to shows at? And he's like, well, you know, I haven't really been to a show. And I was like, ever? And he's like, no. I was like, oh, well, that's cool, man. You should go here, here, and here. I was like, go to the inn. Check out Trip 6. 1810 Ojamon has shows. I was giving him, you know, if you really want to go to a bigger show, you can go to like White Oak or you can go to House of Blues. And I was like, dude, we put flyers and stuff on the door. You know, come check out the door every weekend. I try to keep it up to date. Yeah, it was weird. I just hate when people try to like impress me because I'm not cool. You don't have to impress me. Like if you come in here, dude, like I'm nobody, man. I'm just an old fart that sells records. I get all jazzed about this stuff. Like I had this couple come in earlier. They were cool, man. We got to talk. She had like a film camera. It was awesome, dude. Her fella was taking photos, and we talked about like, you know, how I met Carissa and just, you know, it was cool, dude. You don't have to be. There's no like ego here, you know. Just come in and hang out, man. But this album's awesome. What's up, B? But I think I've sold like 15 copies of that Before Dawn album in here. I just play it all the time. People fucking love it, dude. Shout out to Before Dawn. Man, I had something that I wanted to talk about on this episode. I, for the life of me, cannot remember what it was. So I'll stop jibber jabbering and I'll show you a couple of the CDs that I bought today. I did price a couple of tapes. I was going to show you what I came up with as far as the price. I'll be uploading a few more things to the web store if anybody wants to go check it out and pick up a shirt or a LP or something or a tape. And you don't have to. Like I'm just in like work mode. So like you want to go check it out, go check it out. There's links in the description for all that stuff. But one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys about like owning a store or a small business or a label or whatever if you're utilizing Discogs, which I kind of have to do, right? Make sure that you keep up with your online inventory, matching your in-store inventory. As an example, I've only got one copy of this, I almost said Gizm like I did the first time, Gizm tape. But like, it goes up on my website for 15 bucks or something, right? I've got it in here for $15. Some dude comes in and he buys it. You know, and let's say that it's, Testament. I sold a Testament album today that's on Discogs. I gotta go take it off when I get home. I write it all down when I get home. I take it all off the thing. But like the worst thing in the world is to have somebody in another part of the country or world even buy a record or a tape or a CD off of me that I don't have. I hate it. And look, 100%. I don't know if you can bat 1,000, but you can make that rare. And I work really hard to not have to do that. I sell a lot of stuff online, and I rarely have to tell somebody I don't have it. But my point is just be careful to keep up with your inventory. If you sell something on like in person that you have online, get it off the website. It's important to do that. Yeah. Let's check out some of these CDs real quick and I'll get you guys on your way. All right? I'm ready to go home and jump on the live stream. I won't be able to shower till fucking midnight, but it's all right. It's all right. I will get to take a shower. I don't care if it's 3 a.m. I'm taking a damn shower. But all right, give me 1 second, okay? Man, I'll be honest. It's kind of like bittersweet to see my stereo gone because I made some money on it, but it's like, dang, that Battle Ruin 7-inch is so expensive. Like for what it is, like good lord. I mean, it's not crazy expensive. It's not like it's $100 or anything, but all right. So I didn't. Let's see. What did I get to price today? Okay, so this stuff I got too busy. I couldn't price all this stuff. So next weekend I'll be pricing all this. I'll show you guys what it is. If I price it, it should go up on the website. So if you see something that you want, let me know. But I was able to price this stuff. This Prince tape actually ended up being a little more hard to find than I expected. It's in pretty good shape too, which is nice. Like, I think Discogs, the ones I saw were like somewhere around 22 to 25. And since I'm not using Discogs for this, I'm doing it on my web store, I can charge a little less. Thriller tape, got a 15 on it. Purple Rain. Honestly, I was a little surprised that this didn't match the price of Thriller. This is a super clean copy. Very old copy. This Thriller tape is from 1982. This Purple Rain one is from 1980, what does it say, 84? Pink Floyd, the final cut. I don't really like Pink Floyd, but you know, I hear they're alright. $10. 1985 copy. Black Sabbath, Paranoid, $10. It's okay. The side 2 has a little bit of like visible damage, but it plays fine. Side 1 looks fine. Sounds fine too. This Tool tape, what is this one? Undertow? Yeah, this one's from 1993. $25. 25 smackaroos. All right, let's see. Look at this like tape thing that I've got. This thing is awesome. Let's see here. Hold on. Bum, bum. Okay. That was a terrible noise. All right. Check this out. How cool is that thing? My boy Austin sold it to me. I love that thing. I wish I could have 2 or 3 of them or a bigger one. You know, I've got one more tape thing over here. And then I put a fair bit of them in my showcase. And then I have a showcase in the hallway. So kind of have tapes everywhere, honestly. I wish I didn't. Okay. I didn't get to price all these punk CDs like I wanted to. I was just too busy today. When customers come in, that's when I shine, dude. Okay. So I paid $50 for all of this stuff I'm about to show you, okay? So keep in mind I have to clean a bunch of it. So I'll show you prices and stuff later if you care. This includes the Nelly CDs that I didn't pay for the Nelly stuff. I just took them off his hands. I got AC/DC Ball Breaker. Honestly, underrated record. Pretty good stuff. This No Limit Top Dog Snoop Dogg CD. Pretty awesome. One of my favorite hip-hop records is this Young Jeezy Thug Motivation. Love Young Jeezy. Van Halen, like greatest hits stuff, I think. Wait, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't fucking know. I don't listen to Van Halen. Oh no, Fleetwood Mac was the greatest hits album. Dude, another copy of Creed. I sold that other one today. What's up with that? Okay, I do like this one enough to pay $1 for it. Country Grammar, come on, dude. That's a good record. If you like, you know, rap. What is this? Migos? Again, if you like rap, I'm not a Migos fan, but Tony Braxton's dope. I don't like Beyonce, but everybody else seems to. Who is Mike Jones? Well, he's a Houston rapper. You know, my brother-in-law, like, used to be friends with him in high school, and they used to get like a bunch of Jordans from him all the time. When my nephew was young, he used to get free Jordans like all the time. Crazy, huh? Robert Dylan. Journey. Oh, we're getting into that dad rock stuff. Big ones. Aerosmith. The Boschetti Incident. I hate the cover. It's just Ludacris. I think I paid $1 for that one as well. This one, I don't know if it's worth anything or not, but I was so shocked that it was in the stack that I was like, I have to have this. The Division Bell. Pink Floyd. Oh, dude, here we go. Diamond Life Sade. That is probably like one of the better pickups of the day. Jewel case needs to be replaced, but the disc is immaculate. Dude, Sade stuff flies out of here. 9-inch Gonads. J. Cole. Evanescence. This will sell pretty quick. Purple Rain will sell pretty quick. Jay-Z will sell very quick. I got 3 Jay-Z albums. And a second copy of The Reign of Purple. Oh, shit. Did I get a second copy of this, too? Ooh, buddy. Robert Nesta Marley, let's go, dude. And I got another old school Snoop Dogg, 3 Days Grace, which, I mean, that band sucks, but other people seem to like it. Here's another one that I probably shouldn't have bought, dude. This guy beats people up. No, thank you. Fuck Chris Brown. Day of the Green. Dude, y'all remember this shit? Click, click, boom. I think I gave him 50 cents for this garbage. This album is mad underrated, dude. Eve 6 is one of those bands that has that one song, right? This whole record is pretty good. Y'all should give this one a listen. Maybe I'll do this on deep cuts. Papa Roach. Eminem. Marshall Mathers LP, one of the greatest rap records of all time, in my opinion. Daft Punk. And then a couple of... Unfortunately, Drake is not what Drake was 6 months ago, but he's still popular, man. People still ask me about Drake stuff pretty regularly, so... I got, you know... I think $6 tied up in all 3 of these, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But, yeah, man, I'll clean these up, I'll recase them, and then I'll tell you guys what was what. If there's anything special in there that was kind of expensive or something like that, you never know, man. I doubt that there's anything of significant value in this stack, but, I mean, for $50, I don't see how I could possibly not make at least my typical margin on something like this. Let's just give it an estimate. Let's see what I can come up with. So let's go with, let's say 20 for the 3 of these probably. What, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say, I'm gonna say like 35, so we're at 55. Let's see, 6 and 6, so that's 77, 84, 91. Once I change the jewel case, probably 101, 108, probably by about $7. 100 and let's say 14. I don't know yet, so let's just say $6. So 120, 125, 132 probably. 142, 152, 160. 165, 170, 171, 178, 184, 192, probably somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's say 200, 202, 207, 212, 217, 220, 225, 230. Which one is this one? Migos. Let's say 235, 238, 244, 250, 255, so $50 into 260. Yeah, that's probably too high. I'll probably price them lower than that. I'd rather them sell faster. But shoot, man, if I can turn $50 into 200, I'll be pretty stoked about that. But I mean, you know, as much as I buy, it's like, dude, you can't just be paying out the ass for this stuff. Be fair, treat your people with respect, and you'll do fine. But I'm adding another, like, just new arrivals section over here for like CDs and stuff. I'm gonna make a little sign, and then I'm making a sign for this one. I need to make signs for the rest of this stuff. My wife was supposed to help me out, but we just kind of forgot. We forgot, not just her. We forgot. Both of us forgot. Yeah, I love this place, man. I have so much fun. Let's see. I'll put these over here for now. Clean up my area for next weekend when I get to work. Dude, keep a clean workspace, man. That'll help you out in ways that you can't even like predict, because having a filthy workplace is so bad for your mental. Your mental's important, dude. Before I leave, I gotta add Lower Class Brats and Complete Control CDs to the web store. So I'll have, these will be up on the web store probably tonight. So by the time you see this, these should be up on the web store. So just if you're interested, yeah. And also, I'm gonna try to lower the shipping cost, or I'm gonna increase the shipping cost by $1 so I can buy better boxes. But anything that you buy will be covered under the one item's shipping cost. So like if you buy 4 records, it'll still just be $7.99. It won't be $6.99 plus $1 plus $1 plus $1. No, $7.99. That's it. And I'm just gonna make it as affordable as I possibly can. It's hard, man. This is a lot, dude. Some CDs that are a little more popular that, oh yeah, I showed you all these last weekend, I think. Yeah, cool. All right, man. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I got lots of stuff to do. I want to go home and see my family. But yeah, shout out Lower Class Brats. Shout out Complete Control and all those dudes. Yeah, love you guys. Hope you're having a great day. See you next time. Peace.